Welcome to D.A.P. I got my boy here, 5 Ray in the building. Much love and respect. Y'all go ahead and chime in. Say what's up to the people, Ray.
What's good?
No doubt, we here.
We in the building.
You already know, man.
5 Ray, and we gonna talk about it. AKA Ray Rothschild from the Double X Posse.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time, man. I mean, y'all, if y'all here, do me the favor, go ahead and like the page. Please do me the favor and share the page if you could. We appreciate it. If you can share the page, like the page. Thank you so much. Just do that real quick. I just want to make sure that the sound is right. If you can do me the favor, if you're here, do me the favor and press 1 in the chat to let me know that you are here. It will be greatly appreciated if you can do that. If you're here. Yep. We're going to wait for a 1 in the chat so that we know that the sound is good. All right. Much love and respect. So how was your day, brother? First of all, how was your day?
Good, man.
It was good.
Another day getting money, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you.
Getting to the bag, but it's always good, positive, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So when you say getting to the bag, man, we hear that all the time, man. It's like, what is it like constantly struggling, trying to get to that bag, coming from where you come from? First of all, where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Jersey City.
Okay.
New Jersey, all day, Jungle City, you heard?
No doubt. All right. So what is it like getting to that bag? What does it take to get to the bag?
It's a daily routine. You know, one thing is that the hustle never stops. You know what I'm talking about? So it's a daily routine, man. Every day getting up, getting to your bag don't necessarily have to mean getting to an immediate bag of money. You know what I'm saying? Get to the bag can mean getting to the plans and getting to the formation of what's going on, you know what I'm saying, until you can get to that bag.
That's right, I get it. So it's not all about the bag, it's about the planning, it's about other things that go into getting that bag, because everything that you are doing is for the bag, not just the money, but the bag itself and the whole.
Yeah, the bag it's not only, you know, cash money, you know what I'm saying? The bag could be, you know, other thing, assets, and you know, wealth is important.
No doubt. That's a fact. Question. You were a part of a group that started hip hop in Jersey City. Tell me a little bit about that.
All right, yeah. That's the Sweet Slick and Sly crew. Okay. From Jersey City. When we was youngins, you heard, we was a rap group, and we was just a crew from Jersey City. You know, we called ourselves the Sweet Slick and Sly crew, and it was consisted of Albie Al, Jimmy Mack, Shabazz, Stranger, Curly Love, myself at the time, Cool Ray, Victor Quick, Chuck X, you know, and a whole host of people, because not only was we a group, we was a crew. Like, I guess you could say back in the days, we was what they might call today somewhat like a gang, but we didn't call it gangs, we called it crews, you know what I'm saying? Word. But same type of love, same type of unity, same type of strength, you know what I'm saying? Same type of shit.
It's like a brotherhood though, right?
Yeah, facts.
So did everybody that you just mentioned, did everybody rap?
Nah, everybody didn't, well, most of them rap. The only ones that didn't rap is myself. I didn't rap because I was a DJ before I started rapping.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I didn't rap. I was the DJ for Sweet Slick and Sly. Me and Stranger D, shout out to my brother.
No doubt.
And Victor Quick. We were the DJs for the crew. Right. I didn't rap then. You know, Albie, Jimmy, Shabazz, they did all the rapping. Right. Back then, but we, you know, it was in the early days. We was young. I was the youngest one of the crew. So we were young, you know what I'm saying? And we actually did a few things with groups like the Cold Crush, but they was older and they was, you know, the pioneers.
And they were from where?
They was from New York. Okay. Cold Crush and, you know what I'm saying, Mo D and the Treacherous 3, Fearless 4, those was we knew those guys personally. Those was our friends, you heard? Right. And it was a promoter named Arthur Armstrong. And if you from back in the days, you know Arthur Armstrong. Yeah, everybody know Arthur. And he brought us to them and them to us, you know, in a way, because he would book the shows in Jersey City. And they would come to Jersey City, and we was really the crew that was popping out here real heavy. It was other crews, but Sweet Slick and Sly crew was the clique. Okay. And we at that young age, we got a chance to perform with those guys, man. Those guys are seasoned veterans, pioneers, you know what I'm saying? And we got a chance to perform with them. Cold Crush, personal friends of mine, JDL.
What was the feeling like when, y'all collabed and y'all did a show together and, you performed with them or opened up for them? What was that feeling like when you got that first chance to really perform with Cold Crush and them guys?
Well, it was deep because at the time, rap was just starting out. And those guys was like the superstars of rap. You know what I'm saying? The Cold Crush, Fantastic, and Busy Bee, and all of those guys, the whole New York vibe, the Bronx vibe, they was like the superstars of rap. And it was really up in the Bronx with the rap when it was coming out. It had just started to spread out. And being that we right here in Jersey City, 5-10 minutes, you jump on the PATH train, we in New York, and we at the World Trade Center in 10 minutes. Right. We at 33rd Street in 20. Right. You know what I'm talking about? And if we driving, it's 10 minutes through the Holland Tunnel when we in Manhattan. Right. So we would always go to New York as youngins, you heard? Mm-hmm. And we was hanging out on the Deuce and Delancey, shopping on Delancey. And really, everybody from Jersey wasn't going to New York like that. Right. But we was over there on the regular. And we cut into some other cats that was listening to the rap music. And that's how we got put on to it. We heard some other young niggas was over there from Harlem or the Bronx. They was uptown, and we was on the train, and we heard them playing it on the train. That's how we cut into the rap game, you know what I mean? Cut into real rap. This is in the early stages of rap.
When the friends from Jersey City noticed that y'all was clicking with those guys in New York, your peers in Jersey City, other groups in Jersey City, what was that feeling like for them, knowing that y'all was connected with that clique?
Well, getting a chance to be able to go on the stage with those guys at that level, they was, like I told you, they was like the superstars of rap, man. It was the real deal at that time, you heard? So being able to open up for them was a real big thing to us. We used to rehearse and we used to practice to make sure it was tight because we knew we was going to be in the venue with the real rap kings, you heard me? Right. So we rehearsed, man. Yeah, we took it personally. Yeah. We put hours and hours in working on the show, working on the DJ, because back then it was a whole big show with rap. It's still like that, but it was a little different. Right. More performance. So, we appreciated that. And the other guys from Jersey City, man, shout out to them. You got Brooklyn D and the Chiba crew and Born Knowledge and Master E. These were the guys the first guys who was dealing with rap as we were. Word. You know what I'm saying? DJ Therm, these was the guys that was really pioneering it, coming out of Jersey City at the time. And they all showed us love, man. It was all love. It wasn't no funky vibes, you know what I'm saying? They all respected us because of the moves we was making. So it was always love, man.
That's what's up. So, before you got down with Double X Posse, I understand you had a deal or something like that. Tell me about that. You had a deal way before you got with the Posse.
Facts.
Right?
Yeah. We always did music. So me and my guy Stranger, I started rapping. So I put a joint together, and me and him got together, and we put a joint together called Knock 'Em Out Sugar Ray. He called me, we was looking for a beat. And he called me and he was like, yo, I got a beat. He was watching a movie on TV. The name of the movie was Kelly's Heroes. They can look it up. And there was a part at the end of the movie, it was a soldier military movie. And the part at the end of the movie, this crazy beat came on. And he heard it, so he called me immediately and said, yo, I got the beat. We need to do our joint off. So we went to New York chasing that beat. We went to the Underground Records. We went down the Village because what it was off a soundtrack called the movie called Kelly's Heroes.
Y'all didn't know that at the time?
No, but we looked at the movies, the movie Kelly's Heroes, so we looked at the soundtrack.
Got you. Y'all was looking for that. Okay.
And we went to New York chasing it because it was an old classic. Got it. We went to a few different spots and then we found somebody. I think it was Underground Record that might have been selling it for $50 a pop. Wow. Back then.
And that was in what year?
That was in 90.
90s?
Like 90.
Mid-90s?
Yeah, like early 90s.
Early 90s, okay.
Yeah, so we found the record. And we came back and me and my guy, Stranger D, we got together and we put it together. We sampled it up, looped it up. we got with this guy, this white guy named Mike Cantor, this Jewish guy. He had a little label, an independent label called Def City.
Okay.
And we was going out to a studio, and it was somebody's house out in Inglewood. I think it might have been Cool and the Gang studio or something crazy like that. But anyway, we went out there and we put the single together. It was called Knock 'Em Out, Sugar Ray.
Nice.
Then we took it to Hot 97, because at that time you could go right up to the radio, see the DJs going in the door. It was all good. Took it to Hot 97. They wouldn't let us upstairs. So what we did is we spread the records all over the table and we left them.
Wow.
I found out about this story afterwards, how it happened.
After the fact.
Red Alert was walking into the station. Red told me the story.
Right.
And he saw all these records spread out on the table. He was like, who is this? He grabbed the record and took it upstairs. And he threw it on and he liked it. It was Knock 'Em Out, Sugar Ray, a joint that we had did. And he started playing it on, at the time it was 98.7 KISS. Red Alert, and Red Alert started playing the record on the radio every night. And we was like, yo, we had a joint on the radio. And then we got a remix with the 45 King, because 45 King was Red Alert's man in the beginning. Red Alert kind of brought the 45 King to the forefront, really though, you heard?
Got it.
So 45 King heard Red playing the joint and he really liked it. So he wanted to do a remix. So we went to 45 King, DJ Mark, R.I.P., a hip hop legend. We went to his crib and he remixed Knock 'Em Out, Sugar Ray for us.
Wow.
Now, when we did that remix, the reason we went and got a remix for it is because for the original version, we had got a deal with Next Plateau Records. Eddie O'Loughlin, that was his name. It was Next Plateau at the time. They had Salt and Pepper and Kid and Play, and I think Kid and Play, I'm not sure. I know they had Salt and Pepper, and Herbie Lovebug's whole crew was over there back then. We was young. So we got the deal on Next Plateau, and we decided to put out the original version and go get a remix for it. So DJ Mark did the remix, and it was up from there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but we was already on the radio, man. I was already in the music game.
Wow.
Had a joint on Hot 97, and the name of the group was MC Sugar Ray and Stranger D.
Wow, that was the name. Wow.
MC Sugar Ray and Stranger D. You can look up that record now, man. You're gonna see a cover with me holding my hand. It's on a hole in the middle. I got my hands up in the air, and the other side is my guy Stranger. That was our first record, man. It was a beautiful thing.
That's powerful, bro. Powerful.
And I gotta send a shout out to the awesome two, Teddy Ted and Special K. Because before Red Alert started playing it, when we first got the record done, we took it to them, and they was on the radio, a station called WHBI. They came on after Mr. Magic.
Nice.
So we took it to Teddy Ted and Special K, and they actually gave us our first radio airplay. This was before, when we just getting into the game. Yeah, that's what. And then after that, we was rocking and Knock 'Em Out, Sugar Ray's popping, and then Next Plateau went into a bunch of different things, legal problems. They had some other shit going on. And it was funky because we had just got the deal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn.
All of a sudden.
You know what I'm saying? So then the money for promotion and the budget, the whole label was like going through it, so it was on pause, and it was crazy, you heard? Yeah. So that's when I came up with the idea. Fuck it, I'm already on the radio.
Right.
We on the block every day.
Makes sense.
So I went and got with the homies, and I said, man, let's start our own shit.
Word.
I'm in this record business already. Let's go.
Makes sense.
I linked up with a couple of the homies in the hood, and we went in. My bro Peter Barnes, and Big Donnie.
Shout out.
And we went in, man, to get it popping, man. We went in and did our thing. And really stepped to this music industry. And it was a guy named Mello, and he was a big part of it because he had the independent label that signed. We got together, and just to back it up a little bit, when I got together with the homies, we went and created a record. Well, I went and created a record called Executive Class.
Got it.
I was going to a studio, and I was taking this sample. I had took Bob James, Mardi Gras. I took Mardi Gras, and I took another record, Pickin' Boogers. Bismarck had it. It was a loop that was in there. The beat. Gotcha. I took that beat, and I took Mardi Gras, and I put it together. And this is how we came up with the foundation for Executive Class, and that was our first single as Double X Posse.
Got it.
But we was on the block. I started spinning off and going to the studio by myself because I was about this music shit. I'm already in this shit.
You in it already, yeah.
So I'm spinning off at night going to the studio. So I put a joint together, the Executive Class. I brought it back to the homies. And they was like, yo, we like it. It's popping. Let's, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, well, let's work it. And I got together with my brothers and we start trying to work it and we start working it and getting it up. But we didn't know the game.
Right.
So one of my homies brought a guy to me called Mello. And that was Melvin Odoms. And he had a record out of Jersey City called Mello Records.
Mello Records, okay. That's what's up.
And he had some hits on his label too.
Yeah, word.
And he knew the industry. So when they brought him to me, I was like, well, he know the industry. He done had some hits. Maybe this is what we need.
Yeah.
I told him, Yo, Mel, just keep it 100 with us though. I said, make sure everything is 50-50.
Don't rob us.
Publishing, don't rob us, because everybody was getting robbed at that time. So I was like, don't try to rob us, man, because we're not going to have it. And he promised me everything was going to be 50-50. Everything was good. Everything was good. So we went and we did the record and we put it out. And Mello started working the record. I give Mello all the credit. Mello was the one who actually got the record on the radio. The Executive Class, because he was going to New York and he was going to Hot 97. It was 107 at the time. And at the time, Chuck Chill Out, Funkmaster Flex was on the radio. So Mello was driving over there in his van and parking outside Hot 97.
Wow.
And that's how he caught Flex and them going in there. Mello was in a wheelchair, mind you. Wow. He was a quadriplegic. He was not quadriplegic, but he was in a wheelchair.
Like paralyzed.
He was paralyzed.
All right, from the waist down, probably.
From the waist down, right.
Got you, okay.
Not all the way. He was from the waist down.
Got it. Oh, wow. He was doing guerrilla tactics.
Yeah, and he used to roll around in his wheelchair, you know what I'm talking about? And he got the record popping. He was able to pull up in his van. He would pull in front of Hot 97, play the record, and wheel his wheelchair out in front of Hot 97.
Wow. So he played the record from the car?
Playing the record in the car.
Wow. That's what's
Flexing them, was hearing him like, yo, this guy in his wheelchair out here every day, man. What's up with this guy? And Mello had our record, man.
Wow.
And Mello got the shit really connected.
Yeah, that's dedication. You know what I'm saying? That's dedication.
Yeah, he was the one who knew the game. He knew what he had to do to get it popping, and so he really had it shaking, man. I'm not even, Mello. Yeah. He played a big part, but at the end of the day,
shout out to Mello, man.
Yeah, shout out to Mello. Yeah. But at the end of the day, he was doing sneaky shit too.
Okay.
Because he didn't.
If it don't come out in the rinse, it comes out in the wash.
Facts. When we was working on the album, right? Up in Atlantic, Big Beat, we was on Big Beat Atlantic, and we was working on the album, and Stretch Armstrong and Rob Tulo Reef, they was the A&Rs of the project. So they came to me one day and Stretch was like, yo, man, I want to tell you something, Ray, man. Mello is getting 100% of your publishing. Do y'all know that?
Wow.
And I was like, hell no. He's supposed to be getting 50-50. He's supposed to be getting 50-50.
Right.
Stretch was like, he getting 100%. So
that's deep.
They sent it to their lawyers. And we did some weird shit, man. I'm gonna tell you, this is crazy. When we was, Mello called me one day. Mello said, Ray, come up here. I got the contact. I got the contracts.
Right, got all the contracts, all right.
Now, what Mello had did is Mello got the record playing on the radio. So what he did is he got an audition for us with a young guy, a young Jewish guy who had a brand new label. And this young Jewish guy's name was Craig Cowman. Now, to know Craig Cowman was the president of Warner Brothers, Atlantic. He was the man. Craig grew to be the president of all of that.
Right.
But at this time, he was just starting with a small independent label called Big Beat.
I remember Big Beat.
So Mello called me and he said, yo, I got an audition with a guy with this label for y'all. And we was like, we on the block, because we hustling every day, you know what I'm saying? Right. And, we was moving the record, but nothing had really broke. We was hearing it on the radio every week. Mello was getting it played. Flex was banging it. Shout out to Funkmaster Flex.
Shout out.
Because even though Mello got him the record, he was the one that was playing it every week to help get it popping, to solidify it in the game. So shout out to Funkmaster Flex forever. Because without him, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't have been able to move like we needed to move.
Facts. Shout out.
Yes. So Mello, you know, Mello called us and he said, yo, Ray, I got the contracts. All right, we on our way. Now we on the block. I ain't even have everybody with me. So we just shot through his house. He said, sign it. Now, knowing game, I signs it a little funny, so funny ass shit, not my signature.
Right.
My man BK, rest in peace, BK, my partner, he wasn't even there. Wow. I had this little, one of my little homies with me, little Spanish homie with me. I said, yo, sign BK's name.
Wow.
Hey, yo, he signed BK's name.
Wow.
Now, when fast forward, Stretch comes to me and he tells me about the contracts. He brings the contracts, and we was like, man, I said, man, no contract, Stretch, that's not even my signature. He was like, what?
Oh, okay.
I said, BK wasn't even there. BK didn't even sign it.
Right.
He went back and told Craig Cowman, and they got in touch with the lawyers. The lawyers went over the contract. They asked me for my signature. When I signed it, they saw that it was nothing like that.
Totally different.
And BK, my partner,
right.
The little my little Spanish guy who I had signed for him, he spelled his name wrong.
So
his name is Brian, B-R-I-A-N. The guy put brain, B-R-A-I-N.
Wow.
So right away they said, you know, you're not gonna spell his own name wrong.
Exactly.
So when they found that out, they actually help us get out of that contract with Mello Records and get in directly with Big Beat Atlantic. That's one of the main reasons today I own my publishing.
That's what's up.
I still get paid today. A lot of rappers don't own their publishing and go through that. I own my publishing. Now, I will have to say Atlantic owe me money.
Okay.
Atlantic owe everybody money.
Probably so.
I seen Meek Mills saying something about it recently. Atlantic owe everybody money. But I do own my publishing and I own my copyrights.
That's a blessing.
So, because Mello owned them. Now, when they saw what he did, what they did is they transferred his whole contract directly to us.
Wow.
So they took him out the picture. Now, that was kind of like a gift and a curse.
Oh, yeah.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because Mello knew the game. See, we didn't know the game.
Got it.
So now we on Atlantic, we on Big Beat Atlantic, but we don't know nothing about the rap industry. We don't know nothing about what they supposed to be doing.
Right.
We don't know nothing. Mello did it all. He took the advance money too. Yeah, wow. He did that too. You know what I'm saying? But
so he teach y'all everything.
He took the advance money, but you know he knew the game, and we didn't know the game.
Wow.
So when he left, I realized now, looking in hindsight, that I should have made more of an effort to work it out with him.
Yeah, I got
and keep him around.
Right.
You know, because he did work hard to get it going with us.
No doubt.
So
it's teamwork to make the dream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And sometimes you need the people like that, you know what I mean?
So he made a mistake and then, you know, but he had a big part in the whole thing.
No doubt.
Pushing up. Yeah, facts.
No doubt. Being that you're from Jersey City, you know, I hear, you know, the name, I grew up in Jersey City myself, and the name Chilltown. Oh. Where did that actually come from? You know, you've been around for a while. You know, where did that come from? I hear a lot of talk about where Chilltown came from. What does my man 5 Ray say about Chilltown, that name?
Well, I want to say this. The only one that could tell you where the name Chilltown came from is one of the homies that was down with me because we named it.
And who was that?
The Sweet Slicker Sly.
Okay.
We named it Chilltown. And it's so crazy. People don't even know. I've seen that question online a couple of times. Yeah. How is Jersey City called Chilltown?
Right.
And I looked at some of the responses and I was like, man, it was funny. Because I was like, this crazy. Oh, because it's a chill place to go.
Right.
Oh, because it's
everybody
this.
Everybody chill out there.
And it had nothing to do with it.
None of that.
None of that. What happened was, we was the first rap, that Sweet Slicker Sly. We brought rap to Jersey City.
I believe that, bro.
We brought rap to Jersey City. Nobody in Jersey City was doing no rap.
As a young kid, I remember.
We started rap in Jersey City. Yeah. Let's not get that twisted.
Right.
Anybody and everybody will verify. There was other people there,
yeah, of course.
But Sweet Slicker Sly was the dominant force in the rap, and we bought it here.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And actually, I want to say we bought it to Jersey because this is before they tapped into Sylvia Robinson and them in Inglewood with Sugar Hill Records. Like I told you, Arthur Armstrong, he was coming over here.
Anybody want to debunk that? You can call in.
Facts.
If you want to call in, you want to debunk what
they can't do that.
Ray saying, please call in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put the number on the screen if you'd like to call in, okay?
That's right.
If you want to debunk that, the number 973-433-5666. But go ahead on with the Chilltown, brother.
So, you know, we was going to New York to buy records.
Right.
Break beats back then. So we was going to Disco Mat and the Underground Records. Those was a couple spots we was going to getting beats. And they always had the new shit, the new underground shit. So one day we went in there and we bought a bunch of joints. We come back to the basement, stranger basement of my house, because we had the equipment there, his basement, my house. So we playing the records. And this record came. And it was like, warning, the Surgeon General of Chilltown, New York, has determined that the sound you are about to hear can be devastating to your ear.
Wow.
Now, people who know music understand that.
Right.
And that's where we took the Chilltown from.
Got it. Okay.
We liked it at that time. Chill was a big word. Chilling and chilling was like brand new.
Right.
So that was a big thing at the time. So we was like, oh man, because New York had went on never to call themselves Chilltown.
Got it.
They just left that. And you know, it was other things, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Money Take, Brooklyn, what was it, Money Making Manhattan and Boogie Down Bronx. They always made their own things, you know what I'm saying? And they had their own vibe. So they never played with that. But we took that, bam, and we attached that because we liked it when it came out. So we was like, nah, we Chilltown, Jersey City.
Word.
And yo, it's crazy. That shit stuck.
It stuck. It definitely stuck.
That shit stuck.
Yeah. Everybody ran with that. Everybody ran with it. And we came right out the basement, we just Chilltown. Jersey City called Chilltown. We put that vibe in the air. I agree.
And that's where, and the shit stuck.
And that's what,
it's crazy.
That's facts.
And it's so crazy because it really doesn't reflect Jersey City now, or really even then, because Jersey City was never really a chill town. Niggas in Jersey City hustle, get money. And you know it's going down on blocks and you know, everybody's drug dealer. It's popping in Jersey City. It ain't no chill spot. If you ever come to Jersey and Jersey City, you already know.
It's lit.
If you ever been down to Bing and you niggas down there tell you Jersey City niggas, them official niggas. So it's stuck. And you know what I'm saying? But I really never thought that it really described Jersey City.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
What would you say?
Actually, we came up with a term later. With my brother Saladin. Okay. He locked up right now, Big Sal. Shout out to Big Sal.
No doubt.
He down the feds right now. He be home soon. But we was chopping up, and he was trying to get in and start some label type of thing going on. And he had came up with the name Jungle City.
Jungle City.
And I was like, damn, that's the best name that I ever heard to describe Jersey City.
So you telling me Jungle would be better than Chill?
Jungle.
Wow.
Because
it's a jungle sometimes. It makes you wonder how they keep
facts. Jersey City's
jungle sometimes.
Go out there. Back in them days, man, you pop out on Stegman and Ocean Avenue.
Lots everywhere.
You pop out on Stegman, or you go on the Ave of Boswick or Grant down there, and you go all up and down the Ave from Jersey City, man, to the Hill, from the Hill.
Something going on.
From Bayonne Line, from the Hill to Journal Square, damn near is drug dealing on every block. Especially back then. You know what I'm saying? And when the crack era hit, oh man, it was crazy.
Music, cars outside.
Music.
Yeah.
You're right. It was a jungle.
There was a lot going on.
It wasn't, and niggas hustling, getting money. Niggas shooting, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to glorify none of that, but just it was what it was, and it is what it is.
So jungle would
more define Jersey City.
Got it.
Even when we was working on the album, we had came up with something. We was like, yo, we gonna call it Killtown, not Chilltown. And I felt like Killtown was Too harsh.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't all about killing. It was more about getting money.
Yeah, trying to build and stuff.
And trying hustling and you know what I'm saying?
Right. Take care of your
So
family.
that's why I felt like the jungle really describes it. And it's JC, Jungle City, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And that really describes the vibe in Jersey City. It's like a jungle, man. Sometimes it makes you wonder how it keeps from going on. The fact.
That's facts. That's real talk. Hey,
That's a fact.
Thank you for that, brother. I noticed that, the past few years, there has been a few of the members of the clique who passed away. You know what I mean? Talk about that. How does that make you feel? And how does that affect the group itself and the members, not just the members, but the people that was around that time that looked up to and admire Sweet, Slick, and Sly?
Really both of the groups, man. All the Sweet, Slick, and Sly members, rest in peace. The rappers, our rappers who put in that work, put the rap foundation down in Jersey City, they've all passed on. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy, even a couple members of the Double X Posse, you know what I'm saying? My main partner, BK, Brian Coleman, he just recently passed.
Wow. Hold up. So all the Sweet, Slick, and Sly members gone?
All the Sweet, Slick, and Sly gone, except all the rappers.
All the rappers.
Just me and Stranger. We still here.
What about younger brother, Wiz?
Wiz on here? No, see, now I'm talking about from the group.
Oh, from the group itself.
Because Sweet, Slick, and Sly was a group, but it was also a crew.
Got it.
Now, if you want to look at the crew, we was deep.
Yeah.
It's mad. There's everybody still alive.
I thought at one time Wiz was a part of the group also.
No, Wiz was a part of the crew.
The crew, got you.
Wiz is a diehard Sweet, Slick, and Sly member.
Got you.
All the way, you know what I'm saying? He's been a part of the crew.
Got you.
Since a youngin'.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it was only a certain 5 of us that was actually a part of the group, the performance group of it.
Got it. Okay. All right, okay.
But yeah, another brother who died, I don't want to forget.
BK, you said.
BK died, and Adonis, Big D, Adonis.
Big D, yeah.
That's our brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Good dudes.
And Prince Shabazz recently died, Jimmy Maxwell. Everybody a lot of people have passed in this last. For us, man, it's been real close. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like in the last year, man, we have 4, 5 people that's directly in our crew pass, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a testament. Mm-hmm. One, it's a testament to you have to really take care of yourself. You have to really take care of yourself. Health is very important, man.
Health is wealth, brother.
Health gives you longevity, and sometimes things happen that you can't even predict.
Yeah, that's real, bro.
But and maybe it's no way to get around that. But it all starts with health, man.
Fact.
Taking care of your health. Take care of yourself. Eat right. You know what I'm saying? Work out. Stay healthy. That keeps you looking young, man. That keeps you feeling young. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of feeling and looking young, bro, you look young, bro. I mean, just seeing you come in the door. I've seen you many different places, but the first thought came to my mind when you walked in. I was like, damn, this boy's still young.
We work on it though. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
We work on it, man. We got a big thing going down, and I want to tell you, we do a lot of holistic things, and I don't even want to let the cat out the bag yet. But my daughter, her name is Sharaya J.
Gotcha.
And a lot of y'all probably remember my daughter. She was on the 4.
Okay, that's right.
And she was the longest seat holder in the history of the 4. She never lost. The whole time, she never lost.
She held it
on
down.
The end, it got political. Right. And I'm here to tell you that was political because I know.
Word.
It was political.
It has to be.
And we respect it because, if they put a person on the show and they promote them, they want to make sure and guarantee the winner going to run with them. But they couldn't get that guarantee from my daughter.
But she was there.
And because she was like, I'm doing my own thing. You know what I'm saying? So they at the end of the day, they stole it. But the people already know, man. She never lost one competition the whole time she was there. The longest seat holder in the history, never lost. How you gonna lose to a guy who lost?
That's deep.
And got kicked off and lost his seat. Wow. And then came back a few shows later. And you lose to him, but he already made the deal. They knew who was gonna win, and it was all funky because every show the crowd was picking the winner. Every show the crowd was picking the winner. But that final show, why the judges pick it?
Yeah, that's strange. That never happened.
The judges didn't pick the whole season, but at the end, the judges got to pick the winner.
Because they already knew.
They already knew.
That was
and I ain't even mad.
Yeah, she was going to take it anyway.
Facts.
That's all that was. So
I don't want to let that out the bag. We doing something real big now.
Okay, on the health tip. Okay, that's what's up. So what was the major label that you was on? What was the major label?
I was on. We started off on Big Beat Records. It was an independent.
Okay.
But at the time, we had executive class. But Big B also had a group called Jomanda, another rap group called Artifacts. And everybody was popping at the time. So Big B signed a big deal with Atlantic. Craig moved up to Atlantic to be the boss and took all his artists with us.
Gotcha.
So we ended up on Atlantic Records. That's how we got on Atlantic Records.
Oh, okay.
You know, I think we was Craig's first hit record, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we got on Atlantic Records. Craig got boosted up. Atlantic Records bought Big B because of all the groups that was on Big B, and Big B was making a big buzz. So Atlantic Records scooped them up as an independent. And when they took them, they took all of us with them.
What was the studio you recorded out of at that time? What was that studio?
We recorded out of Chung King. It was a studio called Chung King, Green Street. Soundtrack was, we did a lot of work in Soundtrack. That was on 20, I think it was like 21st. Okay. No, not 21st, like 28th. And
Manhattan?
Yeah, Manhattan. It was called Soundtrack. And it was another one, the Hit Factory. We worked in the Hit Factory. Okay. We worked out of Power Play in Queens. At the time, that's when we did the first album. Everybody was going out there in Power Play. If you a rap head, you already know about the Power Play Studios out in Queens. Everybody was out there, man. Everybody was doing their albums out there. Nas, Large Professor. Everybody was working out there in Power Play Studios. Shout out to them.
That's what's up. Did you do a lot of touring?
We did a lot of touring, especially We're Not Gonna Be Able to Do It. When that went to #1 on the Billboard charts.
Yeah, that was popping, bro.
When that went to #1, it was crazy. Yeah. Then we was all over the place constantly.
Did you think that particular song would be #1? Did you think that particular one would, you know what I mean? And how did that song come about?
Well, I never actually thought about a song being #1, period.
Got it.
I never thought about that. When the album came out, we was just happy to be recording, to have a deal. It seemed like we was moving. It seemed like we was winning. We was gaining.
Right.
So after when we dropped the album out, we had another single first called Head Cracker.
Head Cracker. Okay.
Now, I wasn't really all the way happy with the Head Cracker, you know what I'm saying? Because we cats from the street, but the label Atlantic, you know, Atlantic was about radio. They liked records that they could get on the radio. They that type of group. They not an underground label, Atlantic. So they put out our first single, Head Cracker. Head Cracker came out, and when Head Cracker came out, it was popping. We was doing things. We was moving, and all of a sudden, the album came out, and Not Gonna Be Able to Do It just started taking off the album.
Wow.
Then right off the album, and we didn't even put it out as a single yet. And one of the things that really jump-started, one time Q-Tip was like, yo, he was doing a big interview somewhere, and they was like, what's the new hip-hop? What's the newest, hottest hip-hop record out? Tribe Called Quest doing an interview. Yeah. And he was like, yo, the hottest record is Not Gonna Be Able to Do It, man, by the Double X Posse.
Wow. And
believe it or not, that piqued interest in the record, because then people start going to it.
Right.
Atlantic called us and said, yo, Not Gonna Be Able to Do It is blowing. Everybody is getting added all over the country to all the radio stations. And you know, we on the block, we like, all right, that's good, you know what I'm saying? We waiting to translate the money. Right. Because we ain't been starting to make no money yet, really, you feel me? Right. But even though, you know, they paid us for working on the album, they gave us an advance, so I'm not gonna say it just wasn't enough. That wasn't enough, but we working on the album, so Not Gonna Be Able to Do It start blowing. Nice. And then we got together, when it started blowing off the album, we got together and we jumped in a 15-passenger van. And we did a whole East Coast tour.
Really? Wow.
Atlantic sponsored the tour. I think at the time it was crazy because
at that time y'all did a lot of touring though.
This was the beginning of it. Before the record even went to #1.
Oh wow. Okay.
Atlantic put us in a 15 passenger van. They paid for it.
Wow.
They gave us $50 a day. $50 a day. That's it. $50 a day, but they paid for everything else.
Right.
You know,
room, food, and all that stuff. Got you.
They just gave us $50 a day in our pocket. Right. This is what we was dealing with.
Yeah, wow.
And we went up and down the East Coast performing, not gonna be able to do it on a promotional tour.
Wow.
We was up and down.
Wow.
When we came back after doing the East Coast run, not gonna be able to do it, was off the hook.
So what was that like?
That was crazy.
How did the people receive you for that particular song? How did people receive you?
Yo, that record performing it was crazy.
Yeah.
See, it's real easy to perform, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I know a lot of artists could tell you this.
Right.
It's real easy to perform when you got records that people know.
Right.
It's hard to perform records when you got records that the people don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And so, not gonna be able to do it, being early and being a hit. We always enjoyed the shows and we look forward to them because people love not gonna be able to do it.
Word.
When we put that record on, the whole building shaking, everybody going crazy, jumping up, going all over.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? It's wild like that.
No doubt.
So we always look forward to it.
Right.
Sometimes we would be doing the show and we would just bring it in. Just in the middle, BK would just bring it in. Boom, 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 that bass line, and everybody would start screaming, going. Yeah. And we was like, yeah, we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But not going to be able to do it was crazy, man. And performing and touring, we was all over, man, all over the country. You know what I'm saying? France, Germany, moving, man, moving. It was just crazy.
Who were some of the artists you toured with?
Well, I was on Rush Artist Management. That was like Def Jam Management. Okay. It was called Rush.
Okay, Rush.
So the artists I was touring with, I was doing my shows with, I'm doing a lot of stuff with at the time was Brand Nubians, Onyx, Positive K, Diamond D.
Nice.
Who was it? It was Brand Nubians, Positive K, Double X Posse. That was it. And Diamond D. And we was doing a lot of shows, Club 2000, New York, and Home Base in New York.
And so y'all wasn't really getting paid?
Nah, we was getting paid for the shows.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about from the shows.
I got you. Okay.
Once we came back from the promotional tour, and not gonna be able to do it was going crazy. Oh, we getting paid now. We getting paid.
Okay.
Still getting paid to the day, but we getting paid now. We was getting real money at that time.
Got it.
Not gonna be able to do it, just blowing. We all over now. At the time, that's how we cut into Rush Artist Management, because not gonna be able to do it was blowing so fast. We went and we sat down with Leo Cohen. Craig Cowman called Leo Cohen and brought Leo in. We met up at Atlantic. Leo came up at Atlantic, and Leo liked the whole thing, the way it was going, and that's when we became a part of Rush.
Nice.
And we was working up there. It was a great thing at the time. We had the girl up there, her name was Cheryl Coningsburg. She was our direct connect.
Nice.
And Cheryl was the truth, and they was up there, and this is when Def Jam was just back in that time.
I heard you got I heard a remix of Not Gonna Be Able to Do It.
Yeah, we got a remix to that.
Let me find that for you.
Let
me let y'all hear this remix.
It's like what we wanted to do is we getting ready to come back out with some new music.
Right. Okay.
So we figured instead of putting out some new music, because it's been a while, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to dedicate the music. The inspiration for the new music is all my fallen comrades, all my fallen brothers, all my brothers that have fallen in the last year. You know what I'm saying? So all the new music is dedicated to them. Don't play with me. Fuck out of here. 5-5 Ray. If you're not about the bag, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't give a fuck. If you come for me, then you blew it. I'm not with all the capping, the Oscar acting, the chasing these hoes, disrespecting the macking. Don't listen to the talk. They don't count, they hating. That's why I never hear them, I just keep shit shaking. I'm all the way up, glitterati life stuck. Coming through everything dripping like what? You thinking you could play me? Stop it. Catch me on the island in the tropics. I see you out of pocket. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I like the profit. It's cryptocurrency bands up in the wallet.
Now listen up, I got something to say right now in the place to be.
Talk about it.
My game too sharp, my thing is tight, can't get
Yo, that's fire, bro. I gotta rewind that real quick. For those who just chiming in, this is one of the remixes to Not Going.
It's actually, hold up.
It's a remix.
It's not a remix.
Okay,
it's look at it more like we call it the Neptune's party mix.
All right, the party
because
mix.
we're looking at for we want people to be able to party to it and enjoy it.
Got it.
And we took a whole Neptune's vibe.
Got it.
And you know what I'm saying, and we added to it, and we felt like, to be honest, we've been missing an action from the game for a nice period of time. No, so we felt to come back before we put any new music out, we're gonna put out another mix of Not Gonna Be Able to Do It to reintroduce us. Don't play with me and the people. Fuck out of here. 5-5 Ray. If you're not about the bag, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't give a fuck. If you come for me, then you blow it. I'm not with all the capping, the Oscar acting, the chasing these hoes, disrespecting the macking. Don't listen to the talk, they don't count, they hating. That's why I never hear them, I just keep shit shaking. I'm all the way up, glitterati like stuck. Coming through everything, dripping like what? You thinking you could play me? Stop it. Catch me on the island in the tropics, I see you out of pocket. I'm not gonna be able to do it, I like the profit. It's cryptocurrency bands up in the wallet.
Now listen up, I got something to say right now and the place to be.
Talk about it.
My game too sharp, my thing is tight, can't get enough for me.
That's a fact.
So don't you try no funky shit, don't play no fucking game.
Can you do it?
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Put respect on my name.
I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna vibe. Your energy is not my lane, so I gotta slide. I'm not gonna be able to do it, and how could I? Put it with some bullshit, huh? Why would I? It ain't hard to see, you don't really know me. Designer to the floor, bossing on a new V. As far as I'm concerned, you're disrupting my chi, and I'd rather blow the loud, taking trips frequently. Let me let you know what the facts are. I don't like a phony ass nigga, it's that part. Sharp with the diamonds and the jewelry, black card. I don't have the time to play with you, I'm a boss, I trap hard.
Now listen up, I got something to say right now and the place to be.
Talk about it.
My game too sharp, my thing is tight, can't get enough for me.
That's a fact.
So don't you try no funky shit, don't play no fucking game.
Can you do it?
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Put respect on my name.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I like that. That's fine. You got that. You got that. That's a nice little flow, right? Who's doing that singing, bro? Who?
Oh, that's my guy, R.O.D. I gotta give him a shout out.
R.O.D. Yeah, he killed
Rod the artist.
He got that.
Yeah, Rod, he nice with it, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rod nice with it. I wanted to revisit it, not gonna be able to do it, but I didn't want to make it about. See, the first Not Gonna Be Able to Do It was about an interaction with a female.
Got it.
I didn't want to make this one about another female.
Got it.
Because how many times am I going to tell her I'm not going to be able to do it? I'm not playing with her. I'm not going to keep telling her. You heard me?
Yes,
shit, it was funny. You heard? But
no doubt.
So what I did is I decided instead of making it about another female and that whole vibe, I'm just going to make this one about this a shout out to all the haters, to all the fakers. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All the people that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a hater, if you're a faker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not loyal. And this is a shout out to them. I'm just telling all of them, if your vibe not right, if your energy is not in the right lane, man, I'm not going to be able to do it with you in 2025.
I feel you.
No haters, none of these clowns. You heard me? So this not going to be able to do it. It's dedicated to them.
Word.
2025 moving forward, man. We don't want your energy. If you don't have good energy, don't come around, man. We don't want your energy. We don't want no negative energy. Right. We want all positive energy.
Speaking of the doing the song, not going to be able to do it for the woman, by another female. What would you tell the younger generation that's coming up that's trying to be artists, whether it's definitely the young men? What would you tell them regarding dealing with a relationship and trying to be successful in the rap game? Because I know you've been around, you may have gone through some stuff yourself. What type of wisdom can you give them to, as they're trying to reach their goal in the rap or the music industry?
Well, you gotta have the work ethic. And you know that now it's a social media age, so you gotta have the tolerance and the time to go and deal with the social media, because it's all about that now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, artists got to be strong. You got to be coming with your social media. When you get your project together and you're ready to drop it, that's when you go to your social media. You know what I'm saying? You build it up, you work on it.
Word.
I guess I could just say, man, stay resilient, man. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? I listen to a guy, he's a channeler, you know, it's just talking about energy, and what he says is you have to know that everything happens exactly how it's supposed to happen.
Come on, man.
At the exact time it's supposed to happen.
For you, that's right.
You know? So when you understand that concept, so you understand how you have to find the positive in all things that happen.
Facts.
Because it's happening for a reason. And at that time, there's a message in there. So you know what I'm saying? So that's the way you win, man. Stay positive and stay focused on the dream. Stay focused on the goal.
Word.
Whatever happens, stay positive and know that it's happening exactly how it's supposed to happen, exactly when it's supposed to happen.
Facts. That's and you know, it's not going to happen how you want it to happen.
All the time.
Like you said, it's supposed to happen the way it is happening at that particular time.
And you have to be smart enough and wise enough to see that and understand that concept. A lot of rappers get caught up. But it's okay not to be the #1 rapper in the world and not to be the best rapper in the world. That's okay if you, when you realize you in a game where you might have numerous amounts of artists. So the level of success is measured differently.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you don't have to be that to be that.
Right.
And that's an important thing too.
I like that, man. That was wisdom right there. That was wisdom. Y'all hear it from my man Ray. Now, why the name 5 Ray instead of Sugar Ray? What happened? Because you changed the name a few times. Rothschild.
Well, you know, I'm always like, you know, innovative. A good business. I'm always reinventing myself. You always have to reinvent yourself as what I am is a product. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you always have to reinvent yourself to stay with the times.
Makes sense.
I never have a problem with getting away from something old to get to something new.
I like that.
I'm not one of those guys.
I like that.
Like the new music, I respect it.
You're not getting stuck.
I love it. I'm in the club popping to it.
You're not getting stuck.
I'm in the club shaking to it.
Yes.
I don't have any problems with it. Right. And a lot of artists from my era, they have problems with it, and that's fine too.
Right.
But me, I'm growing, so I reinvent myself.
That's what's up.
Constantly, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And it's just about the life, where I'm at in my life. You know what I'm saying? Back then, I was Sugar Ray from XX Posse. Right. I was running, my crew was crazy. We was hustling real heavy, running the city, shit like that. Now it's more of a different vibe for me. I'm on some boss shit now. You know what I'm saying?
More wisdom too.
A little bit more wisdom and a little sharper with it.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm still hustling.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Because niggas think because you get older, you're supposed to stop hustling. I'm still hustling. Right. You know what I'm saying? I do music because I can. Right. Because I'm just sharp with it. So I do it because I love it.
You love it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever the situation, I do it because I love it.
Facts.
And I my name is 5 Ray because I got a cousin. And he would call me 5 Ray all the time because my birthday is May the 5th.
Oh, okay.
That's 5.
That makes sense.
So he would be like, hey, 5. He would call me that all the time.
Okay.
Yeah? But I never took it, but that was a thing with me and him.
Right.
And he always would call me that, right? So
that's amazing how that went, though.
Yeah, and that's what he called me. And it was always like his name for me.
Wow.
So as I was coming out now, you know, they go, you know, my new tag is Rothschild, Ray Rothschild, but AKA 5 Ray. That's my gang name right now. The gang, baby. The GAI.
Hey, look, and it's supposed to go that way.
That's right. And it's supposed to go that way. That's my birthday. That's really me. I'm not no made up numbers. I ain't picking nothing. You feel me? That's me. 5. My birthday is May the 5th.
I like that. I like that. Anybody got any questions for my man 5 Ray Rothschild? Sugar Ray, anybody got any questions, do me the favor and go ahead and put it down on the comment board, or you can call in right now and ask my man 5 Ray a question. I
want to say one more thing. I do want to say that that's very important for artists also.
What's that?
Do not be afraid to reinvent yourself.
Facts.
Don't get stuck thinking You have to stay where you are.
That's a fact.
Be innovative.
Be innovative. That's facts, bro.
Do not be scared to reinvent yourself, man, because that's what it's all about. Growing, changing, evolving.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? As long as it's you and the core concept stay solid, it's all good.
That's all good. That's what's up. What you say, K? Fire. My man DJ K said fire.
Oh, word, good looking, K.
Hussein Robinson, what's good with you? MC Search said it. That at all? MC Search said.
Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy.
Oh, okay. I named it. What's good with you, brother? Thanks for chiming in, my brother. Y'all do me a favor and please like the page. I appreciate it if you can like the page and possibly share the page as well. And if you haven't followed me yet, please press follow, okay?
Hey, you know, I want to say something, though.
Go ahead,
before
brother.
I just want to say one more thing.
Do your thing.
Because I remember as we was talking, I got away from this, but this was very important.
What was that?
The way we got the record deal is that Mello called me and said, come to a studio, I got an audition for you. This is very important. And when we got to I snatched up the homies and we went to do the audition. I snatched up BK and my homie Jimmy Mack. And they rented a studio for us in Manhattan, a performance studio.
Right.
And the owner, Craig Cowman of Big B Records, he rented the studio. He paid for us to go there. He wanted to see us, actually see us. He had heard the music, but he wanted to see just what he was getting ready to sign. He wanted to see personally. He wanted to see how it worked and how we worked. Man, and when we left up out of that, we went there and we just did a show. We performed in the studio. It was him. He had two other ladies with him. They was just working at the show. They was all watching us. But we did what we was just doing what we do.
What we do, right.
And when by the time we finished our show, man, finished performing for him, he was like, I love it. I absolutely love it.
Nice.
I'm gonna sign them. I have the contracts to you, Mello, this weekend.
Right.
So I want to give a big shout out to Craig Cowman.
That's what's up.
Craig gave us our first shot at the game. You know what I'm saying? And we repaid him, the way we repaid him, we gave him his first #1 Billboard rap song.
Wow, nice. That's
Not gonna be able to do it. That's how we repaid him.
That's what's up.
Craig Cowman, one love, baby.
He's still around?
Yeah, I heard though that he was the boss up in Atlantic, but they just replaced him.
Oh wow.
They replaced him with Lucian's son. I don't know, Lucian is a big name in the industry, and they replaced Craig with his son. But they're all moving up there. Craig been up there for about 20, 25 years. He rich. He could go now and chill somewhere. He don't even got to worry about it no more. The day-to-days with running a more than one label, a whole company.
Yeah, no doubt. So you got some new music coming out here too. Tell me about that. What's going on with that?
We got some new music coming out. That's why we dropped this single.
Okay.
Just to refamiliarize people with who we are and where we come from. That's why we felt like we had dropped that Not Gonna Be Able to Do It, because that was a big joint, and we get a chance so people can, oh shit, that's them? I heard that record before. Yo, that's actually him doing the record again, you feel me? So we dropped it strategically for that. It's not for sale, but we giving it away.
So let me ask you, that song, is it in other countries right now?
No, we getting ready to release it.
No, I'm talking about not going to be able to do it even back then.
Oh yeah, man, it was all over. I was all in other countries. I was in Paris, Amsterdam.
It's big in Paris?
France, all of that. It was my man out in the UK. Damn, his name slips me right now. He was the nigga. Well, man, the main DJ, his name's slipping me right now, out in the UK, but he my man, he was a big...
But how does it feel
Tim Westwood. His name was Tim Westwood.
Tim Westwood, okay.
He was the #1 cat in the UK, the BBC.
Yeah.
I would meet him when he came to New York. He was a big dog.
So they be saying the song in that language?
I don't, to be honest, no.
Or accent? The hard accent?
No, they don't. When I was at the shows, I'm just giving everybody like, I'm not going to be able to do it. They saying it in English unless they say it's so loud. That I'm not sure, but I'm thinking they saying not going to be able to do it in the American language.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know for sure. Because all I hear is, can you do it?
Yeah, it'd be so damn loud, right?
Yeah.
So what type of music you gonna be dropping now? Like, is it gonna be, same type of flow? It's gonna be, what type of hip hop you bringing out now? It's gonna be a lot of singing in it, like verses with R&B style, what hard hip hop?
Well, it's gonna be, music is evolved now, so little melodic little things are really good now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a mixture of new music and it's gonna be a mixture of old music. It's gonna be a mixture of both.
Got it.
But it's not gonna be old, it's gonna be old music that's reinvented.
Fresh, right.
You feel me?
Got it.
So it's not gonna be no one type of music. I'm not sticking to a 90s vibe, or I'm just doing music, all fresh music, all new music.
No doubt.
Some of it may call for it to be, and some of it it'll be in a new vibe, on what they consider a new sound.
New sound.
And then some of it'll be the sound that people are used to. It's gonna be a nice combination.
Got it. That's what's up, man. Tell me about this foundation you got going. I heard about that too.
Oh yeah, to be honest, we got a foundation going.
Really? What's that
My daughter, the Sheree J Foundation.
Okay.
But I don't want to get too much. I don't want to go I don't want to get too deep right now.
Gotcha. I get it.
But that's in the process. Is actually going down right now. So I don't want to spoil it. I just wanted to go. We'll come back. We'll talk about that. But in the next 30 days. It's a done deal. We're doing something real big.
Nice.
We're gonna announce it. Me and my daughter.
It's
crazy, man.
I would love y'all for y'all to come back and really lay that out right here on DAP, bro.
Oh yeah, we will.
For you to, you know what I mean?
I definitely will. You my guy, man. I see you doing your thing, and you trying to come up, and I'm here to help any way I can, brother.
I really appreciate
all my brothers, man. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that. Real talk. Much love to you, brother. Thank you, man. Anybody got any questions right now for my man Ray? You can go ahead and ask that question. If you want to put it on the comment board, or if you want to call in with the phone number on the screen right now, you can. So if you want to do that, please do me a favor, ask any question that you would like to ask, all right? Before we let him leave right now. So we got him here now. We might as well, you know what I mean?
Look for the new music.
Yeah.
Hey, they're not gonna be able to do a single.
Right.
You can go to the Instagram, 55 Ray, tap in, and you can download it for free. Go get that.
What's up?
We giving it away. This whole record is for the culture. This is about that.
That's what's up.
So we want everybody to have it. We want everybody to party with it, have fun with it. So you can go on, like I said, go to 55 Ray. It's 55 Ray on all platforms. Go tap in. Don't play with me. Download it for free. Fuck out of here. Facebook, tap in 55 Ray. If you're not about the bag, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't give a fuck. If you come for me, then you blow it. I'm not with all the capping, the Oscar acting, the chasing these hoes, disrespecting the macking. Don't listen to the talk. They don't count, they hating. That's why I never hear them. I just keep shit shaking. I'm all the way up, glitterati like stuff. Coming through, everything dripping like what? You thinking you can play me? Stop it. Catch me on the island in the tropics. I see you out of pocket. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I like the profit. It's cryptocurrency bands up in the wallet.
Now listen up, I got something to say right now and a place to be.
Talk about it.
My game too sharp, my thing is tight. Can't get nothing.
My man said, rest in peace to Victor Quick.
Facts.
Yeah, much love.
Facts. Victor Quick, my guy, brother.
Baby, then do it. Put respect on my name.
So,
I don't want to talk.
Wendell said, do you have any other Jersey City artists right now?
To do it, and how could I? Put it with some bullshit. I'm working with a guy. It's a couple of guys on deck that I'm bringing in on this new project. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely am a younger guy, Big Bosco, and I'm gonna be doing some work with Boo Banger. It's a couple guys out here, they repping real hard. Big Bosco, Geach, Boo Banger, they doing their things, and those are two brothers that I've talked about, and the younger generation of this rap, and we seem like we getting ready to swing a nice episode. We got something in the mix.
Nice.
So I definitely am working with some young brothers from Jersey City.
Usan said he not gonna be able to do it. No.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Word.
He better not.
Any other questions? Let me know. Any other questions? Laura said from
Hussein
the 80s.
Robinson, that's my guy, Bo Pete. I got shout out to Bo Pete.
Yeah, much
Bo
love,
Pete,
Bo Pete.
Double X Posse all day. Bo Pete used to be on the stage, man.
Good dude.
He was part of the clique.
Good dude.
When we moved out and we hit them stages, Bo Pete was right there. That's my brother, man. Shout out to Bo. At the barbershop on Ocean, you heard?
Word. What's that? What is it called? Curl Top.
Curl Tops
Curl Top.
on Ocean. Bo Pete,
Right.
get to that.
Much love.
Get to that, y'all.
That's right. My man Bo Pete, y'all. Yeah. What else? Okay. Somebody said, Bo Pete said he named it. He named it. I think he's saying, I guess we going back, that was about 38 minutes ago. Said he named it Chilltown, probably. I think that's what we was talking about when we was talking about name and stuff.
No, that was Bo. Who?
He said, I named it. I don't know what you was talking about, but you know.
Oh, I don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, brother.
Yeah.
All right. Much love, man. So, anything else you want to say to the people, brother?
Nah.
Let me know. No?
I mean, I just want to say to the people, you know what I'm saying? Go get that. Tap into the new music. Follow me on all platforms.
Where can they follow you?
55 Ray
Gotcha.
on all platforms. Ray Rothschild on Facebook, a.k.a. 55 Ray.
Yeah.
Check the new music. It's coming. Stay focused. Stay tuned.
Peace
Fuck
and
out of here.
blessings. Thank you for tuning in.
55 Ray. If you're not about the bag, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I don't give a fuck. If you come for me, then you blew it. I'm not with all the capping, the Oscar acting, the chasing these hoes, disrespecting the macking. Don't listen to the talk. They don't count, they hating. That's why I never hear them. I just keep shit shaking. I'm all the way up, glitterati life stuck. Coming through everything dripping like what? You thinking you could play me? Stop it. Catch me on the island in the tropics. I see you out of pocket. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I like the profit. It's cryptocurrency bands up in the wallet.
Now listen up, I got something to say right now and a place to be.
Talk about it.
My game too sharp, my thing is tight, can't get enough on me.
That's a fact.
So don't you try no funky shit, don't play no fucking game.
Can you do it?
I'm not gonna be able to do it. Put respect on my